That would be my face if I was starring in one of the worst selling movies of the year. Marvel's is ripped apart by early viewers, doomed to flop. So you already know that Marvel's has a $200 million budget. Nobody wants to see it. $45 million opening, which is awful. But it gets worse for this movie. You would think that it will get better. No, it's going to get worse. Early viewers, these are the people that are usually paid by Disney so they can make sure the movies are as good. The test screenings. Well, this movie, nobody likes it. Disney can't pay these people in Hollywood. Okay, these are the people in Hollywood that are going to see this movie. The test screenings. They don't like the movie at all. Okay, they could delay, reshoot, and rewrite the movie all they want. But we can't change the pile of shit. Okay, the Marvels. Okay, you can't change a pile of shit. The movies, Marvel has struggled to find its aftermath after the 2019, after the post-pandemic. Marvel and also DC have struggled to find success. Obviously, we all know this. You know, yes, some of the Disney Plus shows have done okay. Okay, you know, and it doesn't help that a lot of these movies are tarnishing Marvel. Wakanda Forever, She-Hulk, I know the TV show, Secret Invasion, okay, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, okay, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Far From Thunder. Every bad movie is tarnishing Marvel. And the Marvels is going to be another movie that will continue to tarnish the Marvel brand. Okay? It will continue to tarnish this IP and franchise, which, used to be the biggest in the world. It's still the highest grossing movie series of all time. As well. Okay? But again, this is what happens when you just make movies that are simply made soulless just for profit. Okay? There is no passion behind the MCU anymore. These movies are just being put out just to make money. It seems that this type of thing doesn't work anymore. Okay? And the audience is finally starting to wake up. Even in the Disney remakes, every soulless remake they put out tarnishes the Disney brand. Okay? Red Your tarnished Pixar's brand. Okay? Turning Red, sort of dead. There were still some people who loved Turning Red. But, Red Your tarnished, Pixar brand. It did. Okay? I know some studios can survive this, like DreamWorks, but again, DreamWorks, we all know, their movies vary in quality. So, there wasn't really a lot of tarnishing the DreamWorks' brand like Lightyear was, okay? Because people are going to go watch Shrek 5 and Kung Fu Panda 5, 4 and 5 and 6, okay? And a How to Train Your Dragon, if they bring that back, okay? Because people love those IPs by DreamWorks. People love those series, okay? But Marvel, they have a lot of issues with the MCU. You have King problem because of what the guy did in New York. You have problems, of course, with many of the actresses and actors in the movie. You have problems with the politics of the Marvel movies as well. It seems that absolutely zero people care about Marvel all too much. Okay, but even the test audiences, the paid audiences, you can't even pay people to like this movie. Okay, that's how bad this movie is. Of course, maybe the critics will still give this movie for some reason 90%. Because the critics are, oh my god, Marvel is the best movie since Slice. But people are seeing through this garbage. Okay, people are seeing through this. Okay, they can't even pay the critics give Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania a positive score. Because that movie is so garbage that even the Disney money is like, yeah, your movie sucks. We're not taking your money. Okay, as well. Was it said that people don't like the movie? Oh, too much. Okay, and they're also embargoing the reviews until 2 days before the movie comes out. Why? Because they don't want you to know this movie is a pile of trash. They're doing everything they can to make sure people don't know that this movie's garbage. And I know review embargoes, they don't really happen until like a day before the movie comes out. But the difference between something like this or Mario or FNAF is that Marvel's is something that nobody likes, okay? Nobody cares about this movie, okay? There is no interest or hype surrounding this movie, okay? You may have Brie Larson's fans, which is very few, okay? Two other characters that nobody knows or nobody cares about because Marvel's brand is so tarnished. People like, but, the Guardians of the Galaxy are not known. But again, Guardians of the Galaxy came out when the Marvel brand was not tarnished, okay? It was, it wasn't destroyed. Okay, I bet if they made a I bet they put Miss Marvel and before Endgame, I think people know. I think more people would actually like the character. But again, the reason all these new characters that nobody knows about outside of comic book nerds, and nobody cares about them because Marvel's brand is tarnished. It's destroyed. Okay, you know, it's dead. Okay, most of the movies released since then, since the end of the you know since Spider-Man Far From Home, have been mediocre. Okay, No Way Home was the last real successful Marvel movie. Include Guardians of the Galaxy 3. But again, the reason there was between Guardians of the Galaxy 3 and all these other movies is that people actually like the Guardians of the Galaxy. These are characters that people actually like. People actually grew and got attached to. The difference between the Marvels is that nobody likes Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. She is one of the most unpopular Marvel characters ever. Okay? She is one of the most unpopular Marvel characters. Okay? She is so unpopular that even the top 10 doesn't like her. Okay? Doesn't like Captain Marvel. Simply because people don't like this character. People don't like this movie. Okay? Captain Marvel was such a hated Marvel movie by many fans. People thought the movie was boring. It was uninteresting. The characters were not good. The acting was not good. And Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb had such an issue with that they introduced this fixed score for certain movies, so people didn't like Captain Marvel. Like, come on, like people are not allowed to dislike a movie. Okay, people are not allowed to dislike a movie. It's just so sad. Like, you really think that Captain Marvel is a 7 out of 10? Most people don't even like the movie. Okay, the real score is probably around 5.6 or 5.7, but IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes, they gotta accept the Disney money. So the first Captain Marvel movie was already bad enough. Now we have a sequel, and nobody wants to see it. It always shows you that you make a sequel to a bad movie, no one's gonna see it. Okay? No one's gonna see it. Like, nobody cares. Okay? It really just shows that there's no interest in Marvels. There was no interest in this garbage that Disney is trying to shove down our throats. Okay? And apparently, people who watch the videos about me telling apart this movie, which it's probably far more interesting than actually watching the Marvels itself. Like, and Marvels is the one movie that nobody wants to see. Okay, no one has any interest in seeing. It's just, how worse can this movie be for Disney? That's the real question. And that is about the Marvels. And yeah, nobody likes Brie Larson. First Fast X flopped. First, she ruined the Fast and the Furious. Again, that was mostly because of the budget of the movie and underperformance in China. But again, Brie Larson continues to ruin franchises and run them to the ground. Goodbye.